Y'all can't have this shit both ways. You can't be cool with Shakur Stevenson fighting a fight worthy of a prospect and say he trying to build his name, he trying to put on the good performances, he trying to make the Tank Davis fight bigger, but then say that he one of the best in the world at the same time. Because what you're cool with and what you expect of him, you don't expect best in the world behavior, but you calling him the best in the world, bro. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on notifications. Catch me live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. I'm also live every Sunday morning with KQKC Boxing Network. Join the channel as a member, drop super chats when you come by the live streams that we do, and hit me up if you want to debate. Knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is the email. Let's get it cracking. Look, bro. As I continue to cover this Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson situation, specifically Shakur Stevenson's decision to not fight Gervonta Tank Davis and instead go the route of Joe Cordina in a trash-ass fight. Shakur Stevenson fans are coming up with stupid-ass talking point after stupid-ass talking point, right? First one was Tank Davis didn't send no offer, and I can prove Tank Davis didn't send no offer because Shakur Stevenson said so. Tank Davis didn't try to make the fight because Shakur Stevenson said so. We already killed that shit, all right? Murdered that shit. No one has been able to refute anything I've said on that topic. Anyone's welcome to try anytime I'm live. The other one that we hear very often is, well, you know, if Shakur Stevenson had ducked Gervonta Tank Davis, then Tank Davis would be on Shakur helmet. He'd be tweeting something. He'd be doing this. He'd be doing that. We've already killed that argument as well on multiple occasions. That shit's done as well. Now, this new one is what I've seen in my chat when I was live on Thursday, and then when I was listening to Fanon as well yesterday. I've seen this now multiple times. A new one that a lot of people are saying is Shakur Stevenson is not ducking Tank Davis. He's just doing this shit to make the fight bigger. Because right now his name ain't that big. Right now, because of his performance against Artem and his performance against Edwin, he just trying to build his stuff up because he don't like the leverage that he have in the Tank Davis situation. So this is just a showcase fight. This is just to build his name and get people positive again, and then he gonna go into the Tank Davis fight. Sad, bro. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. You can't have it both ways. Not with me, at least. Maybe somebody else will let you get away with that shit, but not over here, bro. You can't tell me that Shakur Stevenson is pound for pound. You can't tell me that, talk about all these accolades that he got. You can't talk about how he's the one that's going to beat Tank Davis. He's a masterclass boxer. He's the best defensive fighter in boxing. You can't suck him off like that and then turn around and justify this Joe Cordina shit, bro. You can't have it both ways, dog. You can't put somebody up here and then be okay with them fighting somebody that's way down here. Joe Cordina does not deserve to be in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. Not based on his ranking at 135, based on his last performance, and based on what Shakur Stevenson fans think of Shakur Stevenson. He doesn't deserve to be in the ring with him. You can't have it both ways. You can't say that, oh, he's just trying to build up the fight. He's just trying to gain his confidence. But then call him all these great things and the boogeyman and he's this and he's that. He's the best at 135. Tank is ducking him. Tank don't want no smoke. You can't have it both ways, bro. You can't have that shit both ways. That shit don't make no sense. None whatsoever, bro. Because at the end of the day, dog, either he's a fighter who has shot confidence, who's coming off of trash-ass performances and needs to build his confidence, or he's a fighter that's a dog, that's believing himself, that's going to dog walk anybody that come across him because he's so goddamn good. And at the end of the day, what got Shakur Stevenson fans so tight and what y'all are mad about is that his actions show that he is a fighter with a shaking confidence right now. His behavior has shown that he's a fighter that don't truly believe that he is what he tells the public he is. You can tell by his behavior towards Tank Davis since becoming a free agent and how his tone has changed. And you can tell by his selection of opponent in his next upcoming fight. People can tell you anything. People can hashtag chasing greatness your ass to death. People can get on Twitter and tell you how sharp they are in camp. People can tell you over and over and over again how good they are as a fighter. They can do that. But when it come time to sign a contract, when it come time to sign or select an opponent, when Shakur Stevenson goes out and selects this caliber of opponent, when he is fighting a guy coming off of a knockout loss in a smaller weight class, and he's not just fighting him, he's fighting him at a time in his career where the world is his oyster, where he is a fucking free agent, where he could legit tell Eddie, I'm not signing unless you give me him. Like, if it's gonna be somebody that's gonna be less than, that the fans aren't gonna see, you need to at least give me a 135 pounder or I can't sign. If you're gonna pull up a 130 pounder, you need to at least pull up somebody coming off of a victory. There are any number of fighters that fit that criteria that will be willing to go over the Riyadh season, get the biggest bag of their life, get the biggest payday of their life, had an opportunity to fight Shakur Stevenson, bro. But he chose Cordina. He was cool with Cordina because he just wanted to sign to Eddie Hearn and he just wanted a fucking tune-up because he didn't feel confident based on how he looked against Artem and based on how he looked against motherfucking Edwin, bro. He wants to work on cutting off the ring because he know he trash at it. So he thinks he has somebody in front of him that he can work on shit on. But if you still working on shit, then stop telling me that he's all these great things at the same time, bro. If you are still taking showcase fights, he is taking an Abdullah Mason level fight. He is taking an Abdullah Mason level fight, a Raymond Muratalla level fight, bro. To put it in perspective for you, Keyshawn Davis is having a homecoming fight against Gustavo Limons. You mean to tell me Gustavo Limons wouldn't fight Shakur Stevenson in a title fight for way more money they couldn't get him? Top Rank could get Gustavo Limons for Keyshawn Davis, but Matchroom couldn't get Gustavo Limons for Shakur Stevenson. The same Matchroom that got Gustavo Limons for Richard Hitchinson couldn't get him for Shakur Stevenson. He fighting this trash ass nigga because he want to, bro. Stop telling me that he is the best in 135. Stop talking to me about his fucking plus minus. Don't talk to me about his divisions that he got as a champion. Don't talk to me about him unifying. Don't talk to me about that shit when, as it currently stands, he has no confidence at 135 pounds, which explains his lack of pursuit of the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, which explains that when Tank Davis' team reached out to him, why he didn't let the public know that he reached out to him, which explains why when he said he would fill in for Tank, when he thought that goddamn Loma was fighting Tank, but then when Loma ducked, his energy completely changed. All of this shit is explained by his selection and opponent because he don't believe the shit that he tell y'all on social media and that he tell y'all in these interviews, bruh. You can't convince me otherwise, dog. He doesn't have the confidence to fight Gervonta Tank Davis right now. That's why he is selecting opponents. That's why he's tying himself down for 2 fights, possibly more, because I don't believe that shit, bro. They've been lying to us about this shit all the time. That's why he got fucking Matchroom interviews and shit that he shot 2-3 weeks ago that they held on to and released a week later. That's why he got this energy towards Kenny Ellis where he won't say shit about Tank, but he'll talk about Kenny Ellis' daughter. He got this energy towards Truck Simpson where he won't say shit about Tank, but he'll talk about Truck Simpson. Yeah, that's why he do. That's why he got this energy towards Tank where the very next fight that he wants is a motherfucker that he know not fighting next year. I just want Lomachenko. What? Me and Tank deeper in boxing, but I want Loma. He doing all this shit because he's trying to give y'all this fake bravado, this fake confidence. Oh, I really believe in myself. Bro, you're fighting Joe Cordina. No, you don't. No, you don't. Your team thinks you need a tune-up. You think you need a tune-up. Your team wants you to look good in a fight. Y'all are trying to manufacture performances, dog. You're still doing what prospects do. Kermel Moton is about to do that shit today. They are putting an opponent in front of him to make him look good in the ring. You're doing the same fucking thing, bruh. But yet y'all are telling me that he's this guy. His actions don't match what y'all say about him. His actions don't match what he say about himself. Because if he's everything that he says he is, then he would do shit that he said he would do. You said, I want to rematch Edwin De Los Santos. To my fucking face, I want to rematch Edwin De Los Santos. Then Tank Davis goes on camera on Cigar Talk and says, if you rematch that nigga, I'll fight you. Why ain't Shakur Stevenson try to go full steam ahead towards a rematch with a nigga he claimed he already wanted to rematch? He said that Devin Haney should rematch Lomachenko. Yeah. Yeah, he said he wanted to rematch Lomachenko. And I wouldn't even be bringing this shit up if BFTB didn't bring this shit to my attention. He said Devin should rematch Lomachenko because of how controversial and how he didn't look good in that fight, in his opinion. But then you don't look good in the fight and you ain't got to rematch the dude. And the person that you claim you want to fight said if you rematch him, I'll fight you. And that person still reached out to you anyway after you didn't rematch the nigga and you still didn't pursue the fight. I'm just waiting. Somebody had said that somebody reached out. Somebody reached out. And I don't know who had reached out or somebody had reached out, but we just waiting for an offer. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Get the fuck out of here, dog. And then they clowning your ass. The whole Baltimore clowning your ass. Everybody out that gym, Truck Simpson, Kenny Ellis, they clowning your ass. Why don't you just fight Tank or talk about Kenny? What you talking about me for? SMD, boy, you the battle rapper Tay-Rock out this bitch, bro. Real talk. Almost fighting ass, almost boogeyman ass, almost dog ass. Man, get the fuck. Shakur Stevenson might as well be Tay-Rock, bro. Always almost about to do something. Always almost want the biggest fights. Always almost about to go get the biggest and best fights. You ain't do shit you said you were going to do. And your fans blaming everybody but you. Get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here, dog. Y'all can't have this shit both ways, man. You can't, dog. You can't have it both ways. Either the man is a highly confident, world-class, pound-for-pound level fighter, or the man is a champion whose confidence is shot, who need to tune up, who need a showcase fight to try to look good. And at the end of the day, his actions say he okay with being on the undercard. His actions say he okay with taking a break from trying to build his superstardom and go to another country. His actions say he okay with fighting a motherfucker coming off of a knockout loss to a dude that punched even less harder than he do. So based on his fucking actions, he don't want no smoke with Gervonta Tank Davis. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, bro. I don't care what y'all say, dog. Somebody that's seeking superstardom would not allow themselves to go to Riyadh season in fucking Riyadh, Saudi Arabia to fight when can't nobody watch them fight. Somebody that's just trying to chase a fucking bag will do that. Somebody that's just trying to get as many easy bags as possible before they have to take on a real tough opponent will. They'll do that bullshit. But not somebody that's highly confident. Not somebody that believe in themselves. Not somebody that really want the shit that they claim they want. Y'all gotta be out y'all mind, bro. He really won't Tank. It's just a showcase fight. He just doing this shit to get the bag. That boy listen, Keyshawn Davis versus Gustavo Lemons is a better fight. And Keyshawn's supposed to be little bro. If y'all don't get the fuck out of here, man, that man ain't got no confidence, dog. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Somebody tell me what lie I told. I see y'all soon. Peace.